Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Speaking the Same Language. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male or female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. Happy Cinco de Mayo to my Mexican friends. If you're not familiar with today's holiday, it is a day to celebrate Mexican heritage and pride all across America. When our daughter was growing up, one of her best friends was a neighborhood girl named Nicole. Nicole moved from Mexico to the U.S. when she was 5 years old. She had great fun teaching us Spanish words and songs, and we had fun introducing her to certain American foods she had never tasted. Her favorite was vegetarian hot dogs. Since she was a minority in our neighborhood, we made sure she always felt welcome and made new friends. There was one day when I felt like I was the minority. I was attending the funeral of a Hispanic teenage boy in which the sermon, prayer, and music were all presented in Spanish. I carefully watched the faces of those presenting, trying to make sense of their language. Partway through the service, my careful listening was interrupted by a different language, the sounds of crying, sniffling, and quiet moaning. It was the language of grief. I personally knew these sounds all too well because I had made them myself. I realized at that moment that even though I could not understand their particular language, grief sounds the same around the world. Why? Because from the United States to Uganda, from Bangladesh to Brazil, from Finland to Fiji, we all speak the same language of the heart. So this is what I'm thinking. If we grieve the same for those we've lost, we must love the same. And if we love the same, we must be children of the same loving Father, which makes us brothers and sisters regardless of the language, skin, color, dress, or customs. And since we have the same Father, someday He will take all His children home. The Apostle John was lucky enough to actually see a vision of that day. After this I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. The world may try to separate us by nationalities, but according to today's text, in heaven, we will all speak the same language. It will be the language of love and unity. We might as well start speaking it now. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. May God bless you today.